Black Swan Pre-Workout Review. This is Dave with Mission to Muscle. I'm in the middle of a leg routine. I'm actually sitting down because I'm a little shaky standing up right now. So if you're looking for a pump pre-workout, this might be something that you're looking for. Once again, Black Swan, it says no BS, no nonsense, just like the review. So we'll get into the ingredient profile, and then we'll get into the effects, taste, and all that stuff right afterwards. Try to make this as quick as possible for you guys. We've got L-citrulline right on the top, 9 grams, vasodilation pumps. Then we have creatine mono at 5 grams. Some people don't think it needs to be in a pre-workout. Some people love it because they don't want to take it during the day. And basically what I do is, if it's in a pre-workout, I just don't take my dose. And I get it in a pre-workout. Then we have beta-alanine at 3.2 grams. This is for more exercise endurance, less fatigue in the gym, more sets, more reps. Pins and needles, itching, scratching, rubbing, whatever you get from it. Then we have L-arginine at 3 grams, nitric oxide enhancer. And now there's a debate on if L-arginine actually works, but just so you know, there's been about 3 studies where they've actually taken L-citrulline and arginine together, and it's raised arginine plasma levels much greater than just taking L-citrulline alone and L-arginine alone. So there is some rhyme and reason to putting L-arginine with L-citrulline. Then we have betaine anhydrous at 2.5 grams. That's the dose. That's for cell volumization, power output in the gym. Then we have agmatine sulfate at 1 gram. This is a arginase inhibitor. Allows the arginine to last a lot longer without being broken down in the body. Also regulates the NOS cycles in the body. Then we have beetroot extract at 1 gram. This is a natural nitrate, so it's supposed to create some vasodilation, kind of a natural ingredient in there. Then we have L-taurine at 750 milligrams. This is a great antioxidant. So there's a little hydration involved in it, a little blood flow, very healthy for the heart and the brain. 750 milligrams is probably the lowest you want to see as far as taurine. I like to see 1 gram in there, but 750 is okay. Then we have L-tyrosine at 750 milligrams. Once again, that's kind of on the low end, but it is okay. You don't want to go below or pick a pre-workout that's got lower than 750 milligrams of L-tyrosine. This is for mood elevation, concentration, and focus. Then we have caffeine anhydrous, 325 milligrams. Of course, we all know what caffeine is. And that's actually like an everyday hitter dose, just a little bit above. I like to call everydays, 300 and below, but 325. It's not bad. Then we have L-norvaline at 250 milligrams. This is another arginase inhibitor. It's going to allow the pumps to last longer, being more effective in the gym. Then we have L-theanine, 100 milligrams. You hate it or you love it ingredient. What this does is it's supposed to dial down the effects of stimulants and make them more level, make them last longer, and it's supposed to kind of give you more of a cognitive function when you pair it with stimulants, but we'll get into all that. So right off the bat, Black Swan Pre-Workout. We're gonna go right into the, just so you know, this is a 1 scoop, 30 serving dose, and it's a whopping scoop. It's 34.6 grams. And if you actually scoop this out of a level scoop, it comes to like 33.2 grams, right in there. So if you want to get the exact grammage, then you're gonna have to buy a scale to put it in there. And this runs about $59. So if it's effective, that's not a bad price if it's something you're looking for. We'll get into the flavor here. I think they only have 1 flavor. It's called Pink Starburst right here. And it's kind of got like I'm not a flavor person, but I give it a 9 out of 10. It's very smooth, not like sweet, doesn't leave an aftertaste. It's kind of like a fruit punch type flavor with a little offset, in my opinion, of like a lime of some sort. So very, very smooth, very, very nice flavor. But like I said, not a flavor person, because basically if it works, I'm gonna take it. So we'll get right into the effects. So the minute you take this, the beta-alanine is going to kick in about 15 minutes. And we're going to go through the stages. I'm going to go through the beta-alanine, then we're going to go through the energy, and then I'll go through the stars of the show after that. Beta-alanine kicks in about 15 minutes. And this is the first time, so it kicks in and raises a little bit for about 30 minutes or so, but not so intense. This is the first time in 30 to 40 minutes that I've actually gotten that warm feeling from beta-alanine. So it kind of warmed the body up, and right around 30 to 40 minutes, it almost kind of warms you up and awakens you. So it's a good dose of beta alanine, a good quality beta alanine in here. And I think it all depends on how it hits you with the other ingredients that are stacked in a pre-workout. And the beta alanine is going to last for about an hour. It doesn't get any higher or more intense after that 30-minute mark. It kind of just stays up and then slowly kind of trickles down about an hour in. And then as far as energy, this has 325 milligrams of caffeine. You may get energy, you're gonna get energy effects from the blood flow advantages in a pump product, but it's not a hard hitter. I'd say the energy starts to kind of come in about 30 minutes and it peaks around 45. So when you have that 45-minute mark, you're gonna be pretty much, that's the energy you're gonna get. Now for those sensitive to L-theanine, it's, I do, because I'm sensitive, I do feel the energy is tapered. So it is tapered down from if I was to take 325 milligrams of caffeine. Been doing this a long time, and sometimes I'm just caffeine driven in the gym. I don't worry about any pump product, I just take caffeine. So it does dial the effects down, the stimulatory effects of the caffeine a little bit, not much. And the workout's gonna last, as far as the energy goes, I'd say an hour and a half to 2 hours, depends on what you're training. So if you're hitting legs real hard like I am today, you're probably gonna get like an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes of some decent energy. And I do notice that the theanine actually does prolong the energy a little bit. The problem that I have with this is I go to work after this. This is a fantastic, for energy-wise, a fantastic evening and night pre-workout for me. And that's what I'll use it for. But because I basically hit the ground running right in the morning going to the gym, and I hit the ground running right after to go knock out a bunch of work dealing with people and stuff. The theanine doesn't make you crash, but it dials you down. It relaxes you. So if you're into that and you like the idea of like just kind of like dialing down off of the pre-workout and the stimulant and just kind of like riding a day and just casually going about things, then this is basically something that possibly you're looking for. But if you're looking for that kick like I do, then I had to take some extra caffeine myself. Not to avoid a crash, but just to pick myself up a little bit. So focus, there's not a lot of focus ingredients in here. The focus kicks in with the energy around 30 to 45 minutes. And it's not strong, but it is enough to where you notice it. So you kind of notice a concentration and a focus and a little bit of mood elevation, but not much, but it is enough to where it's noticeable. It takes you from without it to it, and it's actually perfect. Like if you don't like a bunch of focus factors, it really just kind of brings you up just a tad bit and helps you kind of like dial into the training, but still being yourself type thing, if you know what I'm talking about. And it lasts for the whole workout, you know, with the theanine leveling down the caffeine and giving that extra cognitive function. I notice I'm gonna last for that hour and a half, 2 hours, and then afterwards you just come down off of it and you're just pretty much normal. Now the star of the show here is actually two things. The pumps are amazing. So these are the pumps, these are those pumps that will promote vasodilation as far as the veins coming out, but this is that pump that you get that all of a sudden, so when you take this 30 to 45 minutes in, the pump comes on regardless if you've even picked up a weight. So you feel that tightness. So the muscles start to tighten up. When you hit the gym, you hit the weights, and you start to promote that blood flow, this is that pump that makes you feel like swole, like tight, like you're tight all over. And what that does is actually, it promotes really good power output in the gym. So everything's engaged. So if you're doing curls, if you're doing bench press, if you're doing legs or whatever, you got so much, it's promoting so much vasodilation that even the muscles you're not working. So if you're doing back, chest is a little pumped. If you're doing biceps, triceps are a little pumped, back's a little pumped. So it promotes like a very good all around swelling effect and tightness that is pretty good. I mean, I can't actually even compare this to other pump pre-workouts because it's different. I haven't, from what I remember, experienced a swelling effect and a tightness effect so much to where I was throwing weight around. So it's like, you know, because everything's so tight, you're just engaged. Boom, boom. So very good. The star of the show is the power output that's delivered by the swelling and tightness that you get from so much blood flow and vasodilation. So this is Dave. I'm gonna get back to my leg workout. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Once again, Black Swan, you can pick it up. I'll put a link down, the link down below. I don't get anything from this. It's about $59, 30 servings. Not a bad buy if it's something you're looking for. I'll see you guys next time on the channel.